Trah Nugroho, please introduce yourself to the participant.
Hi guys. Hello guys. How are you guys today? I have to
Fine,
see your
thank you.
faces. Can you guys please enable your video so I can see your faces? Hi Bang Diki. It's such a pleasure to
Hello.
see you again.
Yep, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again. Hi Mr. Aryo. Are you from Banten?
I guess.
So nice to meet you. And Kak Rina, how are you? Rina Dwi
Halo,
Dartiningsih. Where are you from?
halo. From Semarang.
Wow, quite
I'm
far.
from Semarang.
We've
Good
got
morning, Semarang from
good
Jakarta.
morning,
Halo.
Semarang. How is Semarang right now? Is it cloudy or sunny?
Sorry,
It's
today not focus on
sunny. It's
Sunny,
sunny.
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Almost the same with Jakarta. Hi, Elia. How are
Okay.
you?
Hi,
Where are you from?
I'm from Kutai Barat.
Wow, Kutai Barat, Kalimantan, right?
Yes, it's
Wow, that's
Kalimantan.
across. Wow, it's such a beneficial to have an online class. Yeah, so we can see people from across islands. And how are you, Mr. Asto?
Hi,
Hey,
what's
Asto
up?
is here.
Nice to meet
Barely
you.
made it. Barely made it.
Kawidari, how are you? You look good today.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Barely made
So,
it.
okay, thank you so much for okay, I will start my presentation right now. I will start my class right now. So I hope you guys can mute your microphone so everyone can focus on my presentation. Wait. Can you see my presentation?
Yes.
Okay. As as it is wait. As it is announced on our social media that the class today is about inspiration. So the topic that I will deliver today is be inspired and let's inspire. Maybe some of you may think that like, who am I? Who am I? Am I really a very important person or whatsoever? Or do you think that do I think that I am successful enough or I'm one of the richest guy in the country? The answer is no, I'm not. I'm still a learner. Uh, I'm still learning from lives. And the thing is, I think that I don't need I don't need to be successful first to inspire people. Everyone can inspire anybody. So I hope that this class could give you inspiration and you will become the role model for the other people. So let me introduce myself again. My name is Trah Nugroho. You can call me Trah. I'm part of the committee of Britzone 2020. Uh, Maybe usually if you join the Breezy Speaking Academy, which is on Tuesday, you will always see my face because I'm the head of Tuesday class. But right now I'm collaborating with the Saturday Fun Day class, so I will be the conductor for tonight. Sorry, for today's class. Well, the topic is about the be inspired and let's inspire. What is this about? Maybe some of you may ask what inspiration is. Inspiration, as I cited from Cambridge Dictionary, it's someone or something that gives you ideas for doing something. It could be anything. It could be a living thing or even a dead thing. It could be a creature or even just stuff. Like anything could give you inspiration, and you will get it anywhere, everywhere, wherever you are, uh, whatever your feeling is. But the thing is, you should always see in this perspective that you can get the inspiration itself. For example, maybe if I see this glass, for example, I could be inspired by this glass, like how this is so meaningful for me. How thing could be so useful for all the people. That's what I'm living for. That's how our life is about, is to be meaningful for the other people. So I hope that you can see through this through a lot of perspectives about life. So you will be able to get the inspiration. And then the next is, where does the inspiration come from? As I said earlier, that inspiration may come from anywhere and everywhere. Maybe when you are taking a shower, or maybe you're going to the mountain, you're riding your bicycle or whatsoever. The inspiration may come from anything and everything. Okay, let me summarize in general. So the inspiration, we will get some inspiration like from people around us, our environment, curiousness, and also things we like. The first one, people around us. People around us doesn't only mean that the people that are physically close with us. No, it could be anything that we see around us, even if in the media, in like social media or television, even if we don't really know each other, but we can get inspiration from those people. For example, if you are a fan of BTS, right? BTS, or maybe if you're a fan of Blackpink or K-pop thing, yeah, you could those people like BTS or Blackpink will be around you, like anywhere you go. When you access your phone, you access YouTube, your social media, you may follow all the members of that groups, and the people in that will always inspire you to do the same thing. Maybe, or maybe if you are a fan of football player like Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi, you will always be in you will always be influenced and also inspired to do the same thing as them. Maybe the way they kick the ball, or maybe they got the recognition and also they got the achievement in their career. It's really beneficial for us, and it could be one of the advantages why we should idolize people. And then the second one is our environment. I may say that the people who live in the city and in the village will totally have different characteristic. I may say like that because people who live in the city, maybe they are habituated to see this high skyscraper, or maybe they always see um, the rush people, the people hurrying up when they are commuting using the public transportation. For me, as a civil engineer graduate, I always feel like it is such an inspiration to see skyscraper. No wonder why you see in the background. I created the mural by myself using the seal tape, using the black seal tape in my bedroom, in the wall of my bed. I use this as so I can give the inspiration, because when I see skyscraper, I always think like I wanna be the one who can arrange that thing. I wanna be the one who can make the thing, and I hope that those kind of things that surround you will give you inspiration as well, no matter where you are. And then the next one is curiousness. If you think that you're curious enough about something that you are really into, for example, maybe you like reading a book, or maybe you like watching movies whatsoever, and you're really curious about that, you're really curious about the topic, it is uh it is not a lie if you can get the inspiration from that thing. For example, from the book that you currently read is a fiction book, or even a non-fiction book, you will always try to find out, you will try to get to know about that, you will get to know how to read how uh, the background of that book itself. For example, I do really like Avatar: Legend of Aang, or The Last Airbender. It's one of the best series I've ever watched in my life, and I try to get to know about the culture itself, the adaptation, the background. And no, I don't I don't learn to water bend or air bend or earth bend. No, I don't. I don't do that. I just try to get to know about um, the background of the series itself, and then I know that, wow, this is full of philosophy. Like this is not just about we bend the elements, but it's also how we control our anger, our emotion, and how we balance all the things in our lives with the diverse in the diversity. Like, in Avatar: The Last Airbender, there are a lot of things, a lot of nations, and yeah, we can get we can get to know a lot of things from that series. And then the last one is the things that we like. Yeah, almost the same with the curiousness. If you like something and then you try to curious about that, you're being curious about it, you will always try to know and get to know more and more and more about that. So the inspiration may come after it. So if you like something and you think it could be your hobby or maybe your interest or anything, uh, I do really hope that it could be inspiration. You will get inspiration for you, and uh, it's for your goodness as well. And then, are role models really important for us to get the inspiration? Maybe some people they have role models in their lives. Not some people, but I know that a lot of people they have, or maybe everyone in this world have role models in their lives. Maybe how to role models of public speaking, or maybe role models of leadership. Maybe you're idolizing your president, or maybe some country's president. It's fine. It's totally okay, because for me it's really important for us, because the role model is not just an idol. Maybe some people think that when they idolize someone, they will always try to know and try to follow their style whatsoever. But the thing is, it's not just the only thing. It's about the role model. Uh, and then this is one of the things that I always do if I want to get inspiration. I learn from role models. I learn from their experience and advice, and discover ways to advance to a level beyond your current capability. Like some maybe some people have their own experiences, right? Everyone has their own experiences. Either it's sweet or sour or it's bitter. Those experiences could give us a lesson in our lives, and we could get the inspiration from that. And and they will give us the advices, and they will try to advise us and tell us the thing that we should do or we shouldn't do, and we will discover ways to advance to a level beyond our current capability. Maybe the first time we didn't dive deep into it, we only have the capability like from in the level 1, and then after we try to learn from our role models. it they could give us some advice and an experience and lessons of life, and we will get our level will increase until 5 or even 10, like that. And then be a role model for others, because if we only learn from our role models, it's not enough. The thing is, we should we should be a role model for the other people, because whether we realize it or not, at any time our behavior and actions may influence others. I won't deny this, because a lot of people, because born to inspire is my life motto, I may say like that. So uh, anything that I do in my life, anything that I my behavior, my attitude, and capability should be a role model for the other people. That's why sometimes I don't realize that I inspire some people, or people are inspired by me. Sometimes I don't realize it, but then they told me that thank you so much for your inspiration. You did a great job. Thank you so much for doing this, for doing that. You know,
Whether we're related
because
or not, our behavior and actions might influence others.
right. Because sometimes I feel down. Everyone could feel down. Everyone could feel like I'm a loser. I'm not a very good person. But when you face the failure in front of you, when you pass your failure, it could be inspiration for the other people, because I've got a lot of failures in my life, in my past lives, like fail again, fail again, fail again, and fail again. And that's the way I become the role model for the other people. I know how to avoid, I know how to do, and I know what to what what I shouldn't do. That's why uh, being a role model doesn't only mean that you have to be successful first, or being a role model you need to be a motivator whatsoever. No, the thing is, if you fail someone, if you fell down, don't you ever feel like you're down, or you are feeling so low, because it could be a lesson for the other people, so it won't happen again in your life, in your future, and in everyone's lives. Well, okay, I will tell you a story about me. This is one of my role models. Do you know her? Yes. She's a singer, songwriter, actress, activist, director, producer, entrepreneur, etc. She is the one and only Lady Gaga. She has one Oscar, 11 Grammy Awards, 13 Video Music Awards, and yeah, she's recognized as one of the greatest performers in the world right now. Yeah, because she's let put aside about what people say about her, like Illuminati or satanic whatsoever. No, I just try to hide it away. I just try to learn from the thing that I like from her. I just try to learn from the positivity that she brings to her fans, to all of the people in the world. She's a singer. She can act, she can dance, she can write music, she can produce something, she can do anything. That gives me encouragement to be someone who can do anything at once. Like I like, yeah, because music is like my preference, even if I'm not a musician, but I do really like music since I was really young. um, this woman always taught me to be a, a better person than ever. That's why I'm so glad and grateful to know about her. Back in 2015, okay, that was me. Oh, no, no, no. 2010, sorry. It was 10 years ago. When I was 15 years old, I tried to know her. I tried to listen to her song. At first, maybe as a teenager, I only tried to listen to her music and watch her performances and her style. And after that, I tried to get to know her. And I found a lot of inspiration from her, like how to accept who we are, how to be confident, how to love ourselves, how to be yeah um how to speak English as well, because I learned English a lot from her as well. And then I realized that idolizing someone could inspire you to do the same thing as they did, or even beyond. Like, you know, besides she's a singer, songwriter, actress, activist, whatsoever, she can do a lot of things at once. It really encouraged me, as I said earlier. So I'm so inspired and I'm so influenced by her to be like her, to always reach my dream, to always uh, to what is it? To put aside my insecurity in my life, especially as a teenager. I was really young back then, and I learned a lot from her. Okay, this is a story about her. When Lady Gaga was in university, there was a Facebook group called Stephanie Germanotta, You Will Never Be Famous. Stephanie Germanotta is her real name. And now she is the first woman in history to win an Oscar, Grammy, BAFTA, and Golden Globe all in the same year. Like, wow, can you imagine? You were hated, you were bullied, you were trashed, you were nobody back then. And then in the future, you will in the future you are the one who get so much recognition from all the people and also the organization. It's because of hard work and also your uh, self-love, how you love yourself, how you're confident to yourself, and anything about you. It's really inspired me so much to not giving up in anything. That's why I'm feeling so grateful when I tried to be her fan 10 years ago until now. Even when I'm 25 years old right now, I feel so old as a fanboy, but that's okay because it's not just how many albums I collect from her. It's not about how many songs I memorize in my head. How many how many of her songs I memorize in my head. But it's about what lesson that I got from her and what inspiration that I can get from her. Okay. This is the transcript when she won her first Oscar in 2019. She said, "It's not about winning, but what it's about is not giving up. If you have a dream, fight for it. There's a discipline for passion. And it's not about how many times you get rejected or you fall down or you're beaten up. It's about how many times you stand up and are brave and you keep on going." I mean, like, the very first time I watched her acceptance during the Oscar, I was like, oh my god, this I was so speechless. I didn't know what to say because some people may feel low, may feel down when they fall, when they fail, but it's not about how many times you get rejected or you fell down. It's about how many times you stand up after that. So when you feel down, when you feel low, maybe you have a boss, and then your boss mock at you, insult you in front of people. It's not about how many times your boss insults you. It's about how many times you stand up again after those mocks and also those insults come to you. It's not about yeah, it's all about the hard work that you always keep in your head. It really enlightened my head so much, and I'm so glad and I'm so grateful to be inspired like this. Okay, now I guess that's enough from my presentation. After this, we will have a discussion time. Okay, here's the rule. Tell us about what or who inspires you the most, and share some quotes or advice that you got from them. Maybe like what I did previously about Lady Gaga. You should tell us what inspires you the most. It could be an act. It could be an artist. It could be a politician. It could be a public figure. Or even it could be your dad or your mom, or even it could be your um, fictional figure like Superman, Iron Man. It's okay, up to you, as long as they can inspire you. I guess that's enough for my presentation. I do really hope that I I do really hope that you are able to share about your thoughts, about your story in the group discussion. And yeah, that's all. Back to you, MC.
Okay, thank you very much, Trah Nugroho, for your explanation about what is inspired. I want to ask our operation, Ramdhani, are we going to ready for FGD or just in main room?
On FGD.
Is already prepared?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, all
Okay.
set.
Okay. We will
Okay.
meet later. See you guys.
Have a discussion time. Okay, here's the rule. So should I stay here or in the group 3?
Yeah.
The host is inviting me to join the breakout room group 3.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I invited you on group 3 with Robbie, but it's
Oh.
okay if you want to just monitoring or just listening this perspective. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, it's all right. So we'll be in the main room. And shares.
No, actually, there's no main room during this FGD.
Well, guys who are currently live on YouTube, you can ask us something, or you can share your opinion about your biggest inspiration. It's okay. Wow, wow, wow.
Hello, Ramdhani.
Hi. Hello.
Are the participants is come back?
Yeah, I guess already back to the main.
Okay, Trah, should we choose someone from each group to explain, or
Yes,
what do you want? Okay,
yes. I think the facilitator
choose.
could lead the discussion, could help us to summarize the your discussion in your group, like who inspired who was inspired by who, like
So we don't need to participant to talk about what summarizing
maybe
the.
maybe yes. I hope that participant can also participate
Okay.
in this conversation.
Okay.
But please, can you conduct to the facilitator
Okay, the
of each group?
facilitator, Ramdhani, can what is for the group one? Who is the facilitator?
The group one, as I remember, Kawiduri.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
me.
Awinuri, please choose the participant in your group to explain what happened in your group.
Okay. What happened in that group? Because
It was chaos.
yeah, almost chaos.
Really, really chaos.
No,
No.
I'm just
Uh,
kidding.
but well, if I made to choose, I would like to ask Asto to to wrap up our conversations on the group one, if you don't mind.
Okay, I will
Of course.
summarize.
You don't
Okay.
mind, of course.
Never mind.
Asto the
Never
YouTuber.
mind. The YouTuber. Okay, in our discussion group, actually we have like 5 people, but suddenly one of person is out, and then I think one of one of our person in our group is also busy. Mr. Aryo, I'm looking at you.
So positive.
Okay, so the discussion is who's inspire who is only from 2 people, myself and Miss Widuri. I'm not mistaken. Oh, no. One person, Salman.
Salman, yeah.
Okay. Miss Widuri and Salman has inspiration from his and her parents, mostly because they want to be like them. But Miss Widuri and I said about we don't have like a biggest inspiration. We learn from other person bit by bit, little by little. Not we not like the conductor said in the earliest that one person this do this and then you become the role model. We learn from I learn especially from many people, but I give the example at the top of my head that this CEO from Google, if you know, Sundar Pichai, said about solving problems that it hits me very hard, especially in this pandemic, because everyone's thinks like everyone, most of the people that I read on the internet, just like complain about everything, not doing something to their life. Because Sundar Pichai said that if you keep complaining about life, life doesn't solve itself. You have to uh, you have to do what you can do to solve it. because no other person will solve the problem. That hits me very hard because in times of this pandemic, everybody blames something. Everybody blames another country. Everybody blames the government. So I kind of like tired of that. And then they don't do their job, like putting a mask, social distancing, or something. So I don't know. It's this quote for me is hits me very hard because we see it every day, especially now. So I think that's most of our discussion in our discussion group. Thank you.
Wow,
Okay, thank
that
you.
hit me so hard as well.
Thank you,
Like
Asto.
we don't need to blame anyone. Even we don't need to blame ourselves about
Yeah,
what happened in our daily lives. So wow,
yeah,
that's very very amazing.
yeah.
That's great. And I hope that I could inspire you as well because you inspire me too.
Okay.
And then from the group one, maybe the other wants to convey something. Kawiduri, can you help?
Another from group 1?
Yes, could be. Like Salman, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. Okay, Salman, would you
Oh,
mind
enough,
to
enough,
share?
enough. Sorry.
Okay,
Okay, then.
Okay.
thank you very much, Miss Yuduri, Asto, and Salman, and Mr. Aryo. And next is the group 2. Who is the facilitator for group 2?
Danny, right?
Danny, you there?
Okay. Hi, everyone. So
Hi.
my group had a very interesting discussion, regarding the inspirational things. And then, okay, so let me pick the group representative. I think the first starter will be delivered by our friends. By Elia, would you mind to summarize what was our group discussion? Belia?
Are you there? Are you there, Elia?
Okay, so when we're waiting for her, what about our woman in black girl? It's funny, like you're. So let's rock. Let's rock the class.
Yes.
Come on, go ahead.
Funny. Your time.
Sorry, before I use the black glasses because it's not for being a Lady Gaga. I'm sorry, Trah. So maybe a quick recap. Our team in group 2 has a lot of inspiration. Like Mbak Elia, he got the inspiration from her headmaster, and Danny from his mother, and also from Badini, from Katy Perry, like an actress or actor, Asmanadia, the people that we have known. But I think, we can get, there's no limitation to get the inspiration. I think for me personally, I adore and I can learn from anyone or anything, include you, Trah, as my captain
Thanks
in
a
the
lot.
class. Yeah, my pleasure. And also Danny and also Bang Diki. So yeah, I think I can learn from anyone or anything. So there is no limitation to get the inspiration. So yeah, thank you.
Wow, that's amazing. That's great.
Yeah. So our group actually has a story because we believe that anyone could be inspirational to
Inspire.
each other. Yeah, I mean, even
Yes.
our story that we feel like it's just regular, but it could mean something for anyone, just because we grew up in a different circumstance or different situations. So our life could give like different perspective and different angle to other people, so they can see their life from different perspectives as well. So it gives them some sort of insight or something. So you can find inspiration things from anyone, from anywhere. Okay.
Yes.
You
Even you
just
can get inspiration from the rock,
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Like inspiration can come from anywhere.
Yeah.
Any other from your group, maybe?
Oh, I think since Balia, I think we have Bang Diki.
Yeah, Bang Diki.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, I think most of the group discussion has been shared by Irfani. And from me, myself, yeah, I have two classes where I can get inspiration, the upper class and the lower class. So from the upper class, actually, when I see someone arrogant or cocky posting something arrogant or cocky at the social media, it just triggers me to do better than them. It's more like, yeah, I want to prove, I just want to shut your mouth, kind of inspirational. But from the lower class people, I myself feel grateful to work in a state-owned company, the biggest one in Indonesia. When I see someone from the lower class, they have to keep fighting every day, like selling tissues or selling something on the street. It is truly amazing because they don't give up, even in a difficult time like this. It just makes me feel ashamed if I feel lazy to work, because they don't lazy, because if they being lazy, it means that they don't eat for that day. It is why I feel very thankful to have a job in an office where I can get my monthly payment, because life could be worse for some people.
Wow, that's very insightful. And yeah, we should maybe we shouldn't always learn from people who is in our upper class or ahead of us, but we can also learn from people below of us. So we always feel grateful and feel thankful for everything that we have in our lives, right? Okay, next, Robbie.
Next is from the group 3. The facilitator is actually me. So I will choose Miss Rina Dwi Dartin, please. Please unmute first. Ayo.
Okay, hello everyone. I would like to share about our discussion in group 3. Putri shared that she inspired by her mom, and then me inspired by Meridiana, and Sunny inspired by K-pop singers. I'm sorry, I forget about the name of the singer. Do you remember Mr. Dicky?
Mr. Dicky? Oh, maybe the Sunny is someone from singer from China.
Singer
named
from
Yusin.
China, yeah. Oh, Yusin, yeah, Yusin. And then Mr. Dicky got inspired from Nabi Muhammad.
Robbie, you mean?
Yeah, sorry, Robbie.
Yeah, that's fine.
I always I have a bad memories about name of people.
Sorry about it.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's about our discussion in our group. And what else?
Maybe Putri or Seni want to add something?
Yes.
Hello, Putri.
Putri, are you there? I saw you.
Hi, yes, I'm here. Sorry. No, I think it's enough, Robbie.
Maybe you can share your personal thoughts about that, about your biggest
About
inspiration, or your
oh
motivation
yeah,
in life.
okay, as I told before, my inspiration is my mom, and actually it can be like people in general, people that I meet in my real life, because I can get many lessons from them by getting their story of life like that. Yes, that's it.
Wow, that's
I'm sorry,
very
I'm kind of
amazing.
nervous.
It's all right.
It's fine. Okay.
Everyone is welcomed in this group. Everyone is
Yeah.
welcome in this community. Shout out to moms in Indonesia. Yes,
Yeah.
Danny. That's why I always respect women.
And last, maybe Seni, you want to
Yes.
add something, the youngest one, because she is still high schooler.
Wow.
Hello, Seni.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, maybe from the discussion in our room is really interesting because I'm a high school student and the two person in our room is a good teacher. So,
Ah.
well, I think we share something about uh, study in home and yes, about that.
Okay. This could be your inspiration. Anyway, does one of your teacher or maybe all of your teacher can inspire you?
Mm, maybe no until now.
Why? Why? It's supposed to be
because
yes, I guess.
because I like I like their uh, I like their method in school, and I think they have a different method to to teach our as their student.
Yes, it depends on the method itself, right?
Yes.
I think I want to know more from Desrina. Desrina, you want to add something?
Maybe I want to share about my inspiration. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
And okay, so I really inspired to my mother, and because she kept she gave me a positive vibe, and she gave me always to think about when I get down, when I feeling down. My mother always say, just remember. So just remember in life. So we always get a worse and get a good and get a sick and get healthy and get rich and get sometimes we can get this at poor. So this six even will what is it? All human will through this six even. So
Condition?
yeah, this is condition. So don't worry, be happy, and always remember they are Allah and they're your friends, and always give a smile to everyone. Always be a useful person. So this I just remember this to to inspiring me to keep up to my life. And uh, this is one again, how much people who love you, they are what's it called? So can I say in bahasa?
Yeah.
Can I
A
say?
little.
Yeah, yeah. So sebanyak orang benci, sebanyak itu juga orang sayang sama sebanyak sebanyak orang sayang, sebanyak itu juga orang benci sama kita. Itu aja yang diingat. So
Wow.
that's the remember it. And that's why I always inspire when I get down, when I feeling down, when people laugh at me, when people making me down. I just remember these two praise for my mother. That's it. Thank you, Trah.
Yes, you're welcome. Send our greetings to your mom. She's really amazing.
Guys, yes.
Okay. Is it still group 4 round or just 3 groups?
Actually, actually the group just three group, but we have one left question from YouTube from Putri Kurnia Amelia. Let me read for you, Trah. I wanna ask
Okay.
something. How to stay true to ourselves while making other people as our inspiration, so that we can still be genuine and authentic? That's the question.
Okay, thank you
from
so much,
Putri
Putri.
on YouTube.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Putri, for your question. That's such a great question. Anyway, when we try to get when we are get insta- when we get inspired by certain people or something, it doesn't mean that we have to it doesn't mean that we have to follow them 100%. No, we can just imitate them from the thing that we think that it can be applied in our lives. For example, like I'm inspired by
It doesn't mean that.
Lady Gaga, and I don't think that I should dress up like her, using wearing mid dress or using hair dress whatsoever. No, I just need to be kind. I just need to follow her step to be successful, or to be authentic, to be who we are. The thing is, we should be who we are. The thing is, when we get inspired by the other people, for example, our mom, she said, she told us that we should always be kind. She told us to be true, um, meaningful for the other people. It means that we just need to stay being ourselves, but we still have to
We have to emit. It doesn't
um
mean that we have
but we still have to
no.
try to apply what they tell us, what they told us. The thing is, we still have to be ourselves, but we should remember that there are things that maybe it's out of our comfort zone. It's such a struggle for us sometimes to try it, even though we don't really get into it, but we should try it, even if so hard. But the thing is, just love ourselves is the first. Love yourself, love ourselves, and then um, let's do anything that we have to do. That's all. Just do anything the best.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Uh,
And Putri send regards for Mr. Trah and Miss Fanny. She said, "You guys look amazing."
Oh, thank you so much, Putri. Thank you so much for all the viewers from YouTube.
Okay, Rina, have you still
Yeah,
want
yeah.
to ask?
I wanna ask. I wanna ask. So, how can you inspire people when you're feeling down? When you're feeling down and you feel like you are useless, and how can you inspire people when you're feeling down? That's it.
Okay.
And what kind of way that you choose to inspire people when when you're feeling down?
Okay.
Way or yeah.
Maybe I'm not the only one who can answer this question, because this room, in this class, we will share each other, so we will inspire and get inspired each other. So I think I'll answer the first. The thing is, I always try to entertain people. Entertain people in the meaning of, like, I want to make people laugh. I want to make people get amused by me. I just want people to say to think that I'm kind of exciting and also amazing person. I just want to be the humblest, the most friendly, and also the, maybe it sounds cliche, but yeah, but I won't deny that I want to be like
Yeah.
that. I want to be so humble. I want to be so friendly to the people, no matter what my condition is, even if I should fake myself. But the thing is, I can pretend that I'm okay in front of people at the first, and then after that, after we share each other, after I know their problem, and I will try to convey my problem and how I solve it. And I know that my failure in the past is not 100% failure. I know that I
Yes.
could get lesson from that. So after that, I will share something that this I have faced this kind of condition, and I hope that when you face this kind of condition, you can also try to imitate the same thing. So from that thing, I hope that people can be inspired by me. sometimes I feel like I don't realize when I inspire people, but when they say that thank you so much for your advice, thank you so much um for your compliment whatsoever, I'm just feeling like, yeah, I'm just doing what I want to do and what I have to do. So I'm so grateful that I can share to all people, including being the conductor for today's class. I think that this is such a dream come true for me again for this year Britzone committee. So that's all. I think the other who wants to answer the same question, it's all right to share. So let's
Can
inspire
I?
people. Yes,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Yes, Asto.
Come on,
Can
Asto.
I?
Come
If
on,
you're
give it
feel
up. Give it up.
okay, if you're
Inspire the
feeling down,
class.
if you're feeling down, first thing first,
Yes.
pray.
Uh-huh.
Me personally, I pray because I think pray is a form of like, you know, that you don't have expertise in everything, so God only have rules on this earth. Second, just so you know that there will always be someone that have worse problem than us. You know, you just look at your life, your left, your right, and then you see that other people that have more problems than you, the worst problem than you. Sometimes we over what do you call it, overreact to our
Advice?
problems. Yeah, but other people, like Diki said, that especially in this pandemic, that need to stay working even on the holiday, so they can feed themselves. So if you reflect on that, I think your problem is become minuscule, not that big again. Because if you put in
Yeah.
that someone else place, you don't want to do that. You'll be grateful because of that. So yeah, that's
Yes.
that's that's my opinion.
Okay.
I always try to do that, not effectively 100% success, because everyone is not perfect, but I keep that in my mind. Everyone else will have some difficulties in their life.
Yeah.
Thank
Yes,
you.
true.
Wow.
And
Asto
then
Teguh.
and then
Thank
I
you.
will I will add I will add something. Maybe we should stop comparing ourselves to the other people in the same
Yes.
level, right?
Yeah.
If you just want to be
Make it
grateful,
free.
or if you want to be triggered to be successful, it's okay. But if we always keep thinking that we're on the same start, but he's more successful than me, or she's more successful than me, it's totally wrong. The thing is, we're on our right track. We're on our tracks, and God has his beautiful plan for us. So just keep it on. That's all.
Wow, Trah Teguh. Give applause. Give
Uh,
applause.
Deslina,
What a day.
Deslina,
What a
and
day.
Yes, yes.
Teguh.
Yes, Fanny, maybe
Yes,
do you
yes,
wanna
what?
answer?
yeah, yeah. If I can share my opinion to
Yes.
about how to still get being an inspirator when we are feeling down.
Yeah.
So I think it's quite challenging.
Yeah,
And
quite sure.
yeah,
Of course.
like I still said, it's true. As a Muslim, we should pray and also salat, doing salat, and we should fulfill first our responsible. But after that, I think for me myself, it's better to calling down first. Because it's the human normal to have a privacy and cooling down better than I do a wrong thing or maybe hurt other people feeling with my words or action. So when I feeling down, I take myself first, and after that, what else? Yeah, and after that, maybe I talk to other people, to other people. I talk to other people to healing, maybe kind of healing, and maybe we can get the inspiration from them. So yeah,
Yes.
but I think being an inspirator, it's not something that we create. It may be created, but it's better to be a genuine inspirator because with our attitude and yeah, haha, so our attitude,
Action.
haha, our action, so yeah, it will be better. Mhm. Thank you.
Wow, that's
it's
Thank you,
it's
great.
kind of
Mas.
hard to get action, but yeah,
Thank you so much.
Even small things, it could be inspire people.
that's
Small
nothing
Yes.
things.
wrong in trying.
Yeah, maybe for some people, oh, maybe for us it's not a big deal, but for the other people, it's such a
Yeah,
big
could
deal,
be.
right? Wow, thank you so much,
Yeah.
Fanny, for your opinion.
Thank
Pleasure.
you, Connie.
And thank you guys for answering my question.
Ramdhani, are we still have a time or closing right now?
We have 5 minutes left before closing.
Okay.
I think we have a new visitor. It's Mr. Thomas. Hi, Mr. Thomas. How are you?
I fine. Yeah, actually, I attended around the 3 times in Britzone. Yeah.
It's okay.
Wow.
Yeah, my friend also to deliver speed in the Britzone.
Okay, that's great. Our topic today is about the inspiration. Can you please share us about your biggest inspiration, maybe?
Oh, this is like the type of topic. Okay, actually, the biggest inspiration is to one of the regarding about the Independence Day. My inspiration is the Sukarno.
Wow.
Sukarno is a good orator and also spontaneous when they give them the idea. There is no protocol, and also genuine when they deliver a speech in the front of his citizen, and also have the sacrifice when they have to put aside from his leadership to the Suharto. Mhm. So yeah, I imagine if the sacrifice when they are trying to not hit between his supporter with the Suharto supporter. That is, I think, is the great leader in Indonesia.
Wow, that's cool.
Mm.
To
Thank you,
be
Mr.
like him,
Thomas.
like yeah. Thank you so much, Mr.
Yeah,
Thank you,
Thomas.
welcome.
Mr. Thomas. So, Ram, should
So
we
we
take a
Anyway,
photo? Yeah.
no. Anyway, before I think that's all. Any other wants to add something, maybe? No?
yeah, that's all.
Okay. I think that's all. But before that, I still have another thing to share. As as I mentioned before, maybe uh, maybe all of us are inspired by people, but it's also time for us to inspire people. You can also check my podcast. It's bit.ly slash Tragro podcast. This is
Oh,
one of this
promoting.
this is one of the ways I inspire people from this podcast, and I hope that when you listen to this, it could be a life changing moment for you. Cliche. It could be a life changing moment for you when you listen to me talking about the things in my life, and yeah, maybe some of you can also have another things to share about yourself to inspire people. It's all right. So this is one of the ways I inspire people, and now maybe I have a quote for me that I hope that you have you you could earn an inspiration from this quote. It stated, "Everyone has their own portion
Nice
of
quote.
failure until you get successful." Can you get can you get what I mean here? It means
Yes.
that,
Yes.
for example, people have 10 portions of failure. When they fail once, it means that you remain have 9, and then you fail until you have 0 fail in your life, and then you will get successful. That's all for me. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh,
I'm so elated to share. I'm so glad to
thank you
share
so much,
anything that I
Ram.
have to you. So I hope that you get inspired. Thank you so much for giving me another inspiration. And shout out to Wednesday, sorry. Shout out
Saturday.
to
Hey,
Saturday class.
Saturday.
thank you so much.
Shout out to Saturday class
Oh my God.
for
One
You
minute.
just
giving us
break my heart.
So sorry. I'm so sorry. Because yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank
For
you.
all guys.
Before we end the class, please turn on your video. You want to
Thank
take a
you.
photo.
Yes,
Andani,
please
you
turn on
ready?
your video because we will take a picture. Okay.
Rina, Preti, Puji,
Uh,
Seni, Asto,
Rina, Mbak Kawiduri,
Asto.
Pak Aryo, Asto, Elia, please turn on your
Astos
video.
gone.
Oh,
Astos
he's
here.
still there.
Maybe he prayed.
Gratefully, he's still there.
No. Sorry, I have something to do.
Yeah, thank you so much for our conductor. What a topic today is very inspiring, and thank you for you guys that joining our class. Go listening Trah podcast, so you know, inspired by him, and thank you so much for coming. Okay, let's do take a picture on. Okay, Rina.
Cool, Miss Aryo is eating.
Yeah.
Nice picture.
Wow. Eating tumpeng, right? Whose birthday today? Because Independence Day.
Okay, on three. One, two, three.
Ridwan Kamil yang kayak kalau kata orang mah
Another pause.
bola meta satu tadi.
1, 2, 3.
Ini perumahan yang punya 7 negara.
Wait, another pause. Sorry.
Another pause.
Yeah.
Under pose.
Wait. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Thank you so much.
Galak ya Pak Aryo.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you.
Don't forget to listen to Trah's podcast.
Okay.
Happy Independence Day.
Nice.
Happy Indonesia. Thank you so much.
Yeah, my friends are not gonna say Britzone. I got social distancing. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm so glad to be here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Trah.
Bye, guys.
I will listen your podcast.
Yes, thank you. Have a nice weekend, guys. Have a nice
Bye.
long weekend.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.